want you to listen to this soundbite, SG, because one of the reasons why a lot of Kenyans think you're proposing and you are behind the constitutional change is because you think President Uhuru Kenyatta should not go anywhere. Let's listen to this and come back.
If we don't amend this constitution, where is Uhuru going to go and he's young? Atasumbua watu wengine. He must amend the constitution to accommodate him somewhere.
How unfair can that statement be?
It is not unfair.
It's so unfair.
It's not
Uhuru
unfair.
is not the only Kenyan we have in this country. He's not the only Kenyan.
It doesn't matter. It will be up to him and members of his community to decide whether it's not orderly. Today we have 6 laws of constitution, and we are saying now this is a new constitution, and we are asking people from Western Kenya and Nyanza give us somebody in slot B or slot A. And then Rift Valley give us somebody in slot 3 or slot 5. And then the Central Province people give us somebody in slot B or C or D.
Okay.
And then the Central people decide. They say no. Currently we are giving you Uhuru
Kenyatta.
Will you say no? Let me tell you, when we amended the Constitution, and I attended that conference of COTU that repealed Section 2A to allow multi-party democracy in Kenya in 1992. You know, after having that IPPG and other things and so on, getting a new constitution, Moi started afresh. People didn't say why, and people are saying, oh, Moi must go home and what have you. He started afresh and he had to finish his tenure of 10 years before he went home. So if we amended the constitution today and the Central people say we don't have any other leader who is our spokesperson other than President Uhuru Kenyatta,
let's give
President Uhuru Kenyatta. And me, I would propose him because he's young. When he's young,
what do you mean he's young? He's 57
he will give us a lot of problems.
He's 57 years old. What do you mean he's young?
No. Let me tell you.
Yes.
The problems Kenyans are having are from those people who can have cash, who can organize, who can go everywhere, giving people sleepless nights because they have what it takes. Such people put them somewhere because some of us, we don't want to be presidents. Let them be there and make noise in that particular leadership. And we do what we are called upon to do. That is what we are saying. Today, if Raila, tell me, today after Raila had been appointed to be in charge of continental infrastructure and reporting the African Union, we have a lot of peace now in this country. Raila is not a person you can leave him loose. And you can go to your clips. I said this before it happened in 2017.
Okay.
I said if you want to have peace in this country, I predicted it. You can get it, you can even go to YouTube. I said let President Uhuru Kenyatta look for an office somewhere and give Raila an opportunity to serve Africa, peg him to the African Union, and Kenya will have peace.
Okay.
That is what happens. You cannot just pretend. You know, people like pretending who is Raila. Raila is some gang. If somebody has a power and ability to organize, recognize him.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Uhuru is not asking, President Uhuru Kenyatta is not asking for anything else.
It is not a question. I didn't say he was asking.
Yes.
What I said, what about if he was brought by his own people? And let me tell you, in 1978 when President Moi took over, there was a big vacuum in Kikuyu land up to 2002 when Kibaki came up and they voted for him.
No,
do you think they would like to go back to that?
Matiba.
So what I'm
trying to
say, yeah, Matiba was there, but not in a key position of influence.
Yes.
Though he had the crowd.
Yes.
That is why I was referring him to people like our deputy president and the rest who have tried through that route and they have not been able to succeed. So if the Central people will come up and say, look, here we are. This is the person we are giving you. And me, I grew up in the Central Province. For them to have a compromise on our leadership is a matter of a minute.
Yes.
And they agree.
Yes.
And if they brought us Uhuru,
who are we to decline?
Absolutely. If Luyas brought us Mudavadi or Wetangula
who are we to decline?
Who are we to say no?
Okay.
Yeah, we will have to accept that.
Okay.
So as long as there is peace in our country, we don't want to know who is leading. We want to live like Americans. Americans are worried about weather, whether there is snow, weather, and the economic performance of their own country and the economic sectors. They are not worried about who is leading.
Who is the president?
Who is the president? Even if today your brother was a president, you will not be able to access him. There are a lot of askaris and what. You must make an appointment to me. And even if you met him, he will not bring your food on your table because he's your brother. You have got to work for what you want to have. And it is good for you to work for what you want to have.
See, what is the agenda of Keleweke?
I don't know because I don't belong to them.
No, you don't belong, but what is the agenda?
Friends.
Because we can understand Tanga movement.
But I
yes,
think,
this other one, what is the agenda?
But I think it is a political outfit, maybe to tempt Tanga. It is open like that.
Okay.
And that is not a new thing. I think we used to have it during those days of Kanu and Kadu. We had such like things, some coming from the same political parties. Even during Kanu, we had Kanu B and Kanu A in the same party in 1969. We had Kanu Private, Kanu A and Kanu B in the same political party. So those are normal political outfits which are looking for their way out, maybe to get out and become a formidable. And there will be alliances, you know, in Kenya, political alliances, political friendship, political courting, politics is dynamic. Is dynamic, and there will be a lot of changes to come.
Okay.
Forget about Kieleweke and what have you, because right now you don't know what other politicians are also
planning.
3
years to go. 3 years to go.
Yeah.